Good morning, everybody. Today I'm going to read you a little bit out of my novel Heartbreak Falls. Give you a little taste of what it's all about. Chapter 1. It was a sweltering August day, and Camille was about to embark on a journey that would change her life. Earlier in the morning, she had been meticulously putting the final touches on planning Emily's betrothal ball. Weeks before letting her sister know what she was doing, she had decided to turn it into a masquerade ball. Camille's determination to add a little mystery and romance to her sister's big event was unwavering. As the day moved on, Camille knew she had to get to Miss Marple's dress boutique. After she finished her breakfast, Camille ascended the long mahogany staircase to her room. She entered her room and quickly dressed in a simple blue cotton dress, fastening her hair in a loose French twist. She left her room and walked across the hall to her sister's room to make sure she was up and ready. "Good morning, dear sister. Are you ready for our day of shopping?" asked Camille, her voice filled with affection for her younger sister. "I am, but where are we going?" Emily inquired. "This evening is the ball, so this morning we are going to pick up our gowns and masks." "I will also pick up the masks for Mother and Father," Camille replied. "What about Nelson's mask?" Emily asked her sister. "Oh, he has already picked it up. You know how he likes to show off his tastes at these events," Camille said with a hint of sarcasm in her voice. "Right. Okay then, let us hurry because I am meeting Vincent for lunch today," Emily replied. The two young women quickly descended the stairs to the waiting carriage. The sun was high in the sky, casting a warm glow over the cobblestone road. They both climbed in, and before they could be seated, the carriage was pulling away from the house. As they moved over the cobblestone road, Camille sat there wondering if she was ever going to meet Mr. Wright. As she thought about it, she realized that all the men she had previously been courted by were after just one thing: her hefty dowry. None of them truly loved her for who she was. The last one she nearly realized too late, as they had been betrothed. When he started to treat her as a prisoner, her dear brother opened her eyes. Nelson had seen David at a local drinking establishment with another woman. Nelson would often go to places like that when he was just looking for a release from the demands of his busy schedule. One evening when Nelson happened to go to this particular drinking hole, he noticed that Camille's fiancé, David Jones, was in the arms of another woman. When she found out, she was devastated and retreated to her room where she had stayed for months. One day, she then realized that the man she thought she loved was no longer worth her tears. "What are you thinking about, Camille?" asked Emily. With a confused look on her face, Camille replied, "Nothing." You do not think about anything with that kind of look on your face?" pressed Emily. "I was just thinking about the past and then trailed off to think about what I need for this evening," she said. "Are you sure that is all, dear sister?" asked Emily, knowing her sister was lying to her. "Oh yes, that is all. I did not mean to worry you," replied Camille. As they continued the rest of their ride into town, they rode in silence, just staring out the carriage windows. They rode over a small stream where Camille had asked the driver to stop the carriage for a few minutes so she could get out and stretch her legs. She walked around on the road for a minute or two and then slowly made her way down to the stream. Once at the stream, she removed her sandals that she was wearing and placed her diminutive feet into the water. As she sat on the edge of the stream, she happened to notice that there was a waterfall at the end. She thought to herself that it would be a wonderful place to picnic and go for a dip one day when she wanted to be alone and escape the hustle and bustle. She then stood up and placed her sandals back on her feet and made her way back to the carriage where Emily had waited for her, as she was terrified of the water. Emily had lost a close friend many years ago to a drowning accident and has never stepped foot near the water since, because she had always felt that it was her fault no matter what anyone said to her over the years. She always blamed herself for the death.